let's get really into the products. The Enviro cloth is our most famous product. This is what originally Norwex was designed after. Our Enviro cloth is 1,800 miles, so that's from Florida to Boston. 1,800 miles of microfiber. That microfiber is 2/100ths the size of a human hair. So if you took your hair, you split it into 200, that's how microscopic our Enviro cloth is. So each of those fibers are woven back and forth, and they're actually embedded with silver. So if you haven't read the article about silver below, definitely check it out. It's absolutely amazing. Silver is actually gonna kill the bacteria in the cloth. Because the cloth is so microscopic, it's actually gonna pick up the bacteria and hold it in the cloth, and then it's gonna suffocate it, which is pretty cool. All right, so instead of just telling you all the science, let me just show you. All right, so we have our raw chicken, super nasty bacteria. We definitely don't wanna mess with that. When my husband cuts chicken on the cutting board, he cuts it 3 times, washes it 3 times. All right, so nice, nasty bacteria all over our counter. I'm gonna leave our tag out so that we know that I'm constantly using the same side. And what's gonna happen is all you're gonna do is wipe it over the surface with just water. There's nothing on this cloth but water, just water, and it is gonna pick up 99% of the bacteria with just water alone. So it picked up all of that salmonella. Now, how much do I trust how much salmonella it picked up? This is consistently my response. So by our cameraman, my husband is videotaping for us today. He already is cringing. So if you've never seen me do that before, I do it about twice a week. I have 2 parties a week, and so I lick the counter twice a week. I will tell you, I've never, ever gotten sick. I will post what I call a health selfie tomorrow, let you know that I am perfectly fine and healthy. But I really want to show you exactly what Norwex does. So I'm going to put this chicken back on the counter, and I'm going to put what we call glow germ on it. It's basically a powder that glows under the dark, and it allows you to see the powder under a black light. So lots and lots of chicken. We're gonna put our glow germ on it, and I'm gonna clean one side with our Clorox wipes and one side with our Norwex Enviro cloth. If you've never read the back of your cleaning products, I challenge you to go grab one underneath your sink right now and read the back. It is pretty nasty. The FDA and the EPA don't particularly regulate a lot of chemicals. Of the 80,000 chemicals that exist in our world today, only about 500 of them have ever been tested by the FDA, and only 200 of them are actually regulated. So they do not need to tell you what's in them. You'll notice that there are not ingredients on most of your cleaning products. They'll also have a big bold statement that says hazardous to humans and domestic animals. Most of them will have do not use on food surfaces, and if used on a surface in which you are going to use, meaning sit at, eat at, it actually asks you to clean it with potable water, which is pretty crazy. There are commercial pesticides inside of Lysol wipes, which is what they use to kill the bacteria. They actually kill that bacteria and just leave it on the surface. So all of those chemicals are staying on your surface that was used to kill the bacteria. That's why it's hazardous to humans and domestic animals. Now, to actually disinfect, which the Clorox wipes will do, but it will only do if reading the directions after 4 minutes. So I need to wipe this surface like this for 4 minutes. It says remain visibly wet. So I challenge you to read the instructions on your cleaning products if you never have, and comment below with what you found. Did it say hazardous to humans and domestic animals? And how long does it actually take for it to sanitize? You might be surprised. All right, so I'm gonna not wipe for 4 minutes, so there's no licking of the counter over here. And then I'm gonna take just my water. My same side, I have raw chicken chunks and all. Those are not going to come off of this cloth. This cloth is gonna hold all of the bacteria inside of it. And I am going to wipe this side with our Norwex Enviro cloth. All right, so now I'm gonna turn off the lights so we can see exactly what we're looking at. All right, thank you. So this is our Norwex side. This is what a counter should look like. There's no water, there's only water, there's no chemicals, there's nothing like that, okay? This is the center. I specifically left that so that we could see it. And this is our Clorox wipe side. So again, we're leaving all of those chemicals here. And to give you an idea of exactly how much you're actually leaving, all of those chemicals are left on your counter. They will also cross-contaminate to the other side. Where our Norwex, tag out, still all of our chicken everywhere, you will see that it is covered with stuff, but that stuff is not going to come off on our counter. It will pick up all of the bacteria, hold it inside, and then after 24 hours, the silver is actually going to kill this bacteria in here. So I can continue to use the same EnviroCloth all week.